Hello, everybody, and welcome back to PCMT NA Season 3. I think this is week 13. We got a banger matchup today. We got Rage Recuers versus I almost said RRQ, versus Team Dyslexia. So really high stakes here for TL. If they lose this, they will be out of the top 4. And before we get talking into these teams, I'm going to be your color caster today, Snipes, and I'm joined by my play-by-play caster, Linus, who is not here. So we already knew that he's going to be a little bit late here. So I'm just going to be kind of yapping about these maps here as we're going to be looking at the map bans currently. And looking like a very interesting here. Going to be going into, let's see, Ascent is going to be banned, right? Or no, Ascent is the actual decider. It's just kidding. Which makes sense. Both of these teams have 100% win rate on them currently. Split is going to be the first map I think we're going into here, as TL choose defense side. Now, Split, that's interesting pick. It's usually TL's permaban. Rage Recuers decided to pick it though, knowing it was their permaban. We really haven't seen them play this map, so maybe TL have something in the back pocket. And then Sunset is RRQ's perma pick. So it's just a back and forth mind game here between RRQ and TL coming in. And then Ascent Decider. I mean, both of these teams look phenomenal on Ascent. They have 100% win rate, and yeah, it's going to be a good decider if this goes map 3. Now, going into these other two maps, really don't know what we're going to see from some of these teams. It's really going to be, I think, between Angus and Haish. Who shows up, who just dominates. And we've seen Angus before. I haven't really watched TLs yet, so I'm not really sure where they stand currently. But I have watched RRQ, and they look phenomenal. Angus is just an absolute demon. So really excited to get to watch him again here on the stage. And yeah, we're just getting everything set up here. Trying to get all the players in the lobby so we can get this match going for you guys. And I really want to delve into the comps, because what each team is going to play is really what it's going to come down to. Something interesting about this dynamic here is TL are basically 4 controller players, and they're just all flex players. So they can pull out anything at any point. And we really don't know what we're going to get into here with them. And then on the side of RRQ, that's where we get, I think, the double duelist comp with Angus as the primary, and then whether it be, Snowfall or Twan. But I've also seen them delve into some double controller, slowing down the action a little bit. Really, really curious. They have some really good players on their team. Notably, like I said, Angus, but definitely have seen some clutches out of Twan, Platty, Snowfall, pretty much all of them, honestly. They're just incredible. This is very interesting though. I'm curious how this game is going to play out today. I think we actually have a sub for today, which exciting. Let's see. So I'm hoping we're going to see some good gameplay here today. Going to map 3 potentially is really what you really want to see at the end of the day. But again, I want to go into more of the stakes on where TL needs to land here today. They need this win to keep their top 4 currently. Right now, they are sitting at 4th place. This is their final match of the regular group stage. So a win here would solidify them in the top 4. And on the side of RRQ side, they're currently 2-3, so they still have 2 more matches to play. But a win here would put them in contention at the very least, and would actually knock TL down out of top 4. So putting RRQ right up there, and then their last game against SSG would be the decider if they are going to make that top 4 and go into playoffs. So really, really high stakes here. A lot of pressure on both sides. It's not a free, kind of do whatever you want here on the side of TL. They gotta lock in. They gotta secure this dub and make sure their team, goes on to the playoffs. And then on the side of RRQ, they also gotta lock in. I mean, it's just lock in, and it's just gonna be on coming out of who can come out on top and shine the brightest. It's really gonna be a fun match, but like Angus, if Angus doesn't show up, that's where you're gonna see, I think, the downfall of RRQ. But I mean, dude's a demon, so he's definitely gonna show up today. I think we are just waiting on one more player to get in, and then we can start looking at what some of the agents they're gonna be playing. Sunset is the first map here, and I mean, looking at TL side, they're going to be looking to go for maybe a Waylay. Ender has been previously shown on the Waylay, not too hot there, but still, I mean, looks like they're going for maybe a double Senti. I'm curious if we're going to see that again today, or if we're going to, maybe they're going to switch up the comp a little bit and try something else. They've definitely have switched it up in the past before, but it does look like they do love that double Senti comp on Sunset, especially, rocking a Cypher with a Deadlock or a Cypher with a Sage. They kind of mix it up a little bit, so definitely can be, seeing some weird things like I mentioned earlier. They're basically just 5 flex players. They can, pull anything out of the bag anytime they want. And then on the side of RRQ, they kind of go, I think, a little bit more traditional. They play, very, very traditional Valorant, I would say. The typical Sova, Omen, Jet on like Ascent kind of play style. And I mean, I'm looking at their stats. They sometimes mix it up. So definitely curious to see what they're going to bring to the table here, as we are going to be going into this first match.
Hello?
Split. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello. We can hear. Welcome.
My apologies for being late.
It is all good. We are just joined us right on time. We're getting into this map. Already seeing a block on the Waylay. So, and whoa. Okay, we're mixing it up a little bit, So it's a bold pick there, I would say, from Ender there.
On Ender there. Yeah, I mean, Ender's been kind of stuck in the Waylay jail recently, so Tenyaku's going to take that burden off his shoulders, and looks like, I mean, I don't mind it. I like Mix. I think Mix is better than Clove. So I think on any map where you can make sense of Clove, I think you might as well just pick Mix. And so I think on a smaller map like Ascent, where it's easier to smoke like across the map, especially on defense, like I feel like Mix isn't a bad pick. Maybe not optimal, but with the Viper as well. And you got Phoenix Wall too. So
yeah, you got a lot of walls.
Plenty of use.
I like seeing how people get creative with his util and his ult. More specifically, I think. I think it's, you're able to stop, plants potentially on, defense side, or defuses on if you're attacking, if you're playing off site. Which Split, I feel like, when you're playing this map, you want to be playing off site a majority of the time. You really don't want to be, stuck on that site while the other team is trying to retake and beat you.
Right. The other thing I'm gonna be keeping an eye on is the platypus breach. Seeing what Plat has.
Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about that. The breach pick is crazy, but maybe they got some tech cooked up. Always a potential. Split though. Split is the first map here. I mean, RRQ are looking pretty solid on this. They got a 67% win rate here, and that's honestly despite never picking it. They don't usually pick it, so this is going to be one of their first times picking it. And on the other side of TL, this is one of their perma bans. They've banned it 4 times now. So right up there with Breeze. Breeze was another one of their perma bans, which we did see in that first round of vetoes. And yeah, I mean, let's see if they got something cooking up.
Yeah, and we're just waiting on prod, so only a few moments here before we are fully into it.
Yeah. Prod always slowing us down here.
Who's here? Who just said I'm here, by the way?
It was Night. Which the viewers at home can't hear, but we can hear just chirping away in our ears. And looks like we got a coach from both teams here as well, so it's going to be very exciting to see. We got Derpina on the side of RRQ, and then Flavicon for TL. Really excited. Are going to be heading into this first pistol round here. It's going to be a heavy mid split.
Whoa. Well, I can't really tell what's going on, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
It's a lot going on here already.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
you're good?
Not my.
Okay. There you go.
My view's good.
Okay.
Spike planted. Stealing sight.
It's been such a hectic pistol round 3 on the side of both teams here. Oh no, Stones goes down. Well, Angus slowed the last person alive, or second to last person alive, I should say, and now going to be down into a 1v2. Grim has to do it all for his team. 2 players alive. They are pretty low health, but Flatty will close that out.
Mike, did you see my text?
Did not.
Mike, can you hear me? Oh my goodness.
Are going to be going into this anti-bonus here.
Mike, can you screen share? Well, it has no audio, which is kind of throwing me for a loop, I can't lie. And it has the overlay, which I don't really need. Yeah. No, it's fine. I asked. No, Knight can do it. He won't for some reason.
Spike planted.
W Knight.
W Knight. This is looking like a
Nice and slow.
pretty clean
Right.
anti coming in here. 4 alive on the side
Be right back.
of RRQ. And now we go into the bonus. Can they convert the bonus? They don't really have too much. They got a couple Guardians coming into this, but it's gonna be a little bit hard. Let's see.
Well, I don't know what happened for the first 2 rounds. I can't lie. So
It's okay. You just only missed 2
But-
rounds. Almost.
it looks like Caleb gonna go a little bit of info gathering and more collected. Good exchange, and it's actually Caleb who gets a first pick
Smoke's resonating.
and a second from Ender. So numbers in favor of TL, looking good in this 3rd round.
Here.
Bit of a reclear towards mid. Pressure on slow, and he's not able to get the kill, but Juan goes down, and Platty's so low. Caleb playing discipline, playing with the team. They want to keep as many guns as they can into this next round.
30 seconds left.
He's just looking to get some damage, take these rifles out of the hands of TL, and it's into a high-low, and H with the kill.
I don't think he was expecting a high-low there, that angle there, but just as the second round was a clean anti-eco, I should say, for RRQ, that was a clean bonus on the side of TL. So they are able to get on the board here, and now the first buy round coming up on a couple potential big ults here. Looking at that Rolling Thunder and potentially even, that Convergent paths on the side of Angus could be, very devastating, and looks like very spread out inside of TL right now.
And it's quick onto the site. Some util from the breach to help set up
There.
Snowfall. Collects the kill on the Tanyaku. Now full Evan control here from the attackers, and a lurking breach in mid is going to get the best of H. Vladdy is good for it, but Angus is not. Falls to Ender, and only now is RRQ actually on the site. Plant committed. Numbers advantage as well.
Smoke's up.
Get one there slow before he gets traded. And now it's Caleb. Puts himself into a 1v2, gets a timing out of Terry. Tags him down low, but time not on his side. A timing through the smoke.
We'll catch them. Come on, please.
It's onto the bomb. Might have to just stick here, pulls off, looking the wrong way, and Terry collects the kill. 10 HP. And a teleport out just in time.
Wow, that was clinical there from RRQ. Just the fast push onto that ramp, and then just the the waylay dash all the way up and to pinch the heaven person to get that first pick here. And we're actually going to be getting a timeout here from Blavicon, trying to maybe regroup TL and just kind of maybe call a little bit of a play potentially. But really, really good on RQ there to slow it down in the mid round. They didn't rush the site. They didn't get that first pick and just immediately, okay, we're gonna plant. They played it slow, and it allowed for that breach lurk to work, and Platty getting that kill too. I'm actually really surprised that TL didn't over rotate back to B. They definitely had that opportunity to do so, but still goes in the way of RRQ. Well played from them. Almost didn't go their way.
Yeah, and I want to see a little bit of an adjustment from TL. Maybe out of this timeout, but I mean, it's just crazy that we're sending a breach mid for a 50-50 duel. But the fact that Platty wins it out, just a little concerning. It's part of the map that's very important to hold as the defender. So gonna be looking to see what kind of adjustment H is gonna make as he's once again posted up in mid. Looks like So's there to help, but it's gonna be all five players. RRQ. It's contacted up to the B site. That is an ultimate in and a dash. Angus plucks Snowfall out of the sky.
Spike planted.
Ooh, misplay of the util. That's a good slow. Already's able to get one before he's traded out. Caleb, the signature Odin and a flash that doesn't connect. The pit has been committed. The spam doesn't connect as Terry goes to take a timing.
Stealing sight.
Half on the defuse, the paranoia hits, and the kill comes through, but Caleb is better. Trading out his teammate.
Push a button. Save the day. Easy.
Wow, that was absolutely huge here. Caleb saving his team and pushing them 2-2. I mean, that was looking really scary there, and that was a lot of ults invested on the side of RRQ. So definitely going to be a win there for our TL. They invested the Convergent Pass, they invested the Rolling Thunder, and they even invested the Viper's Pit too that we saw. That wasn't, I mean, it was a good idea, but I think TL's read on that was really nice. Instead of pushing into that Viper's Pit, just go ramp and go heaven and just, completely avoid it.
So many bodies outside of the pit.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. And here we're seeing some pressure now from RQ in mid, but TL has made the adjustment that they needed to make, but the gunfights are just not going their way. Just a little discombobulated. But it's the double kill with the Odin and H in heaven, and now it's all left down to Snowfall. Rocket gets Caleb low, and the headshot is good from the Raze player.
Wow.
But an outlaw in the hands of Tenyaku. Tied up now, 3-3.
Another 3K for Caleb to bring this match to tied. And wow, I mean, it was looking so good for RQ there. They had a little bit of a lighter buy, so, definitely not going to be the worst round to lose if you are them. But, I mean, they got the first 2 picks, and then all of a sudden the showstoppers pop, and that blind coming in just really was brutal there. Angus, or not Angus, Snowfall just not sure where to land that. And now we're going to be having a lot of ults coming up on the side of TL, so we're going to be looking definitely favorable in these next matches. A fast play up in the ramp here as well. Snowfall gets the first pick again. They're just going to have a free A site.
That's that same preset play that they have for the A. It's worked both times, and Platty's this time not going to win the duel in mid. And Angus overextending a little bit. The initial play was so good, but we're just walking into the Odin one by one. Mowed down. Caleb is feeling it today. Looking good in the last games that they played, and looking good now, but it's Twan.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, wow.
On the off angle as well. I mean, RRQ, they're doing well to turn this round back in their favor. It's all left down to Slow. An ultimate and a flash. How can you play it so awkward? He'll get the tap, but he's not going to be expecting this positioning from Twan. With a nice 3K to right the wrongs of RRQ.
I think Twan was thinking about the knife kill there just for a split second, but decided to go with the safe option and just take RQ to a 4th round. I mean, wow. We talked about the adjustment, though. I think that was a really, really good adjustment on the side of TL there. Just deciding to, try and sniff out this lurker player, whether it be the Breach or some other player, but they were able to find it. You saw 3 mid there to try and contact that, and they got the pick. And you know, just off the backside of that though, Tuan making a hero play, pushing screens and getting 2 off of that, and just was able to play back and then up ramp. You know, they weren't expecting it. Terry just getting that backstab in as well was really phenomenal. So, I mean, honestly, this is looking like a banger matchup right now. Both teams have just been adjusting left and right, and you know, kind of just adjusting to what the game calls for.
Yeah, and despite winning that round, it's Terpina in the coaching booth for RRQ that calls the timeout. So game plan not really going their way. Perhaps, I mean, it was a hero round from Juan to get them that round. So tighten things up a little bit. And honestly, what I kind of want to see is, I like the preset plays that they got going, but for the more reactionary on the fly stuff, I want to see a little more synergy with the breach. I mean, I know it's hard. Nobody plays with breach these days, so it's Platty can throw that util, but it's on the rest of his team to be ready to play off it. But so far, the pre-round calls have been good. Now, once again, 5 players mid and so much, or 5 players A, sorry. So much info mid though for PL. But they keep the bodies there. Good delay from the side of the defense. Lighter weaponry here, if I'm not mistaken, for Team Dyslexia. Yeah, pistols, Spectre. This is a really nice read, or nice position.
Hear this?
Yeah, they're gonna hear this. But how patient are they gonna play it? They're gonna let him pass right into Caleb. He has the Bucky. He's gonna be good for 1 at least. He's gonna be good for none more. I thought he was gonna have that second kill, but good backfill here.
30 seconds left.
Shins. An upgrade from H as well. Oh, it's so good. Able to get 2, able to get 3.
Spike down B.
H making the most out of this round.
Oh my.
So well played from TL.
Yeah, I mean, TL just had the read on that, and I almost think that RQ just gave him a little bit too much respect there. You know, they made a lot of noise onto A and then just completely ran back to B, thinking it was potentially stacked. You know, we had that impulse coming out from Ender to try and maybe slow him down and maybe just think, you know, your main smoker are going to be on this side of the map. It's probably a stack here, but no, I mean, just really well played here. Going to be committing this Viper Spit already here into mid. So are they going to be contesting this? Is the question. Oh my god, they got a timing. Never mind.
That is well played. Terry's just going to walk up and kill Snows right in the pit. That's diabolical.
I have the spike.
And yeah, this is adjustment you're seeing from RRQ. They're playing a little more defaulty. I mean, last round, that was just bad fundamental Valorant. 5 stack towards A. No info on the rest of the map, but this time, Tuan, he's going to take a timing, but he's going to have his knife out. Tenyaku's going to take that any day of the week. One away from the convergence paths as well. I mean, ult economy is looking good for TL.
Shadows traveling.
Nico
Take hold. Spike
just looking
planted.
to
Don't miss me.
get that spike down. Good for the econ. Get some kills here.
Stealing sight.
Paranoia is good, but Pi Theory in play from
Player standing.
Caleb.
Oh.
And they will stay ahead 5-4 with some big ults coming online. They're already online, rather.
Yeah, some huge ults are already. Nightfall and Run It Back, really just a god tier retake combo here. And Convergent Paths. What am I saying? All 3 of these ults that TL have currently are just, but looking like we might be doing a little bit of a trap play with the Convergent Paths here in the A. This is kind of one of my favorite plays to do when I play Waylay on this map. Is a little bit of a trap setup, but I don't think it's going to be necessarily sprung here, as all 5 players going to be looking towards a B pop. They really haven't done a full 5-man
Joke's
deep
over. You're dead.
Oh my gosh, they're just ripping it. They thought they had the wrong read.
Oh, and that is a gamble
Bring them down.
that has gone awry. Meanwhile, an ult committed from the side as RRQ will find no value as well.
Spike planted.
Juan. No Senti on RRQ, so has to hold the back line, and Caleb better on that angle with the Odin. This is a good read from RRQ. A little bit of bait from Snowfall.
Oh,
Angus isn't even able to get one. Snowfall's good for the trade, though. Good for two. Oh, it doesn't check the corner.
Enemy remaining.
And Terry will take it. And an ult committed to finalize the final kill.
yeah. Wow. Well, we saw that trap play coming from A, and they didn't even, play off of any noise. They just said, we're going to rip it right off the start, which I really don't hate. Don't have a Senti player. Viper's basically your pseudo Senti at this point. And so, maybe just gambling on the fact that they might, stack A, and if they were there, we'd be calling them geniuses, right? So I really don't hate that play coming in, and they got 2 ults out of the side of RQ here now, and now they're going to be having to build up their points a little bit here. TL not looking like too many ult points here. Again, they're looking for just to get that speed orb to get that conversion path online.
Once again, default. This time, no aggression from TL. One ult in the lobby, currently active. Convergence paths
Clearing out.
on the side of RRQ. On. Trying to take something of a timing there, but Slow's just holding the angle, diligent. But Snowfall answers back with one of his own, but quickly traded. Till to gain the site. And it will be a 4v3 retake. Numbers in favor of TL.
Blinding.
A little early with the util, but oh, Angus gets up there and Tanyaku just doesn't see. Too locked in on the scope. But Angus gives away his position. And it's a good flash. A little whiffy, but finally gets the kill. And Angus still not rooted out. Slow with 3, though. That's
crazy
the
timing there. Yeah, it is. It is unfortunate
Last
here.
round in the half.
And now we're heading into the last round here. A little bit light on the buy for RQ. 2 players kind of in that broke city department right now. They are going to be able to get 3 rifles on board, though. And they're going to have that Viper pit, provided they get to a site. And I'm curious, though, if Tuan's going to play for that CT hit again, or if he's going to go for more of, like, on the spike. But not really too many ults besides that coming up, unless, Terry or Snowfall get a 3K here, but still possible. But looking like more of an A executive coming in, and that op is just going to be devastating. Oh, it's
That is
devastating.
big, and that's valuable info as well. As it leaves RRQ in a tough situation here. A round that they surely want to be even at the half, and Tanyaku, the judge. You think he has an operator, but he doesn't.
Bobby?
So cheeky. He's left down to the breach player, 47 HP. As the bomb hits the tap, Flash will not connect because of the smoke. Slow with the second on the round, puts advantage in the hands of TL going into this attacker
Switching sides.
half.
What a half. I mean, it was just honestly back and forth. Really didn't have too many streaks there of one side taking it all. And now we get to see RQ's theory on the defense side, which, how are they going to get use out of this breach? Are they going to be using it to slow down? Are they going to be using it for trap plays? I'm really, really curious how they're gonna, approach this defense-sided. But really good, honestly, retake material, I think, on Breach side. I think that's where he's gonna shine the most, provided they play off of that as well. So it's looking like a pretty heavy A stack here, with only Snowfall going to be the receiving end of this TL's attacking side.
Yeah, and I mentioned it before, Caleb. Really big in the last game. Currently 18-9. This guy has just been in prime form. Doing the most for Team Dyslexia. Spike will go down without a hiccup. Caleb lacking a little HP, but it's a nice aggressive play. And the kills are going the way of TL. Still with man advantage. Caleb low, but they still have the bodies.
Last player standing.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
really looking at anything. Unfortunate. As the pistol round go the way of Team Dyslexia.
This time, Dyslexia getting the upper hand with the pistol, bringing their lead to a 3-round. That's just really, really unfortunate here. I mean, looking like it's going to be another 9-5 to try and bring this back. But, RQ still have a lot of time to bring this back here. This time, instead of, 3B, they're going to be going for a 5-stack. I don't hate this gamble. They have a little bit of a lower buy. So this is scary. This is scary.
This is a gamble stack from both teams, essentially. But the weapons are better. And Ender gonna make use of that stinger. I mean, it's a trap play. They trying to just bait TL to push in, but the read from Caleb is good. Calls the team for a rotate.
Toxins going up.
Twan equally quick with the call. Oh, and it's a good idea to re-clear some space, get some info, but right into Tenyaku's Marshall. Now it's a 5v3. Twan's gonna try to do something here.
Classic.
City
He's
he's gonna peek out. He gets one, but all left down onto Platty. Gonna try to do some damage here, and Tenyaku with a second. It is looking good. TL, I mean, pistols on the side of RRQ, so now with some rifles in hand.
Yeah, devastating that the gamble doesn't pay out, but now they're gonna get some rifles here, looking to be a little bit better. Gonna spread out their players once again here, and they are gonna be looking to lean a little bit more towards the ace, since that is the last 2 rounds they kind of have started there. Help Sewers reference here in the chat from Plat.
Bring them down.
Yeah, no. So same buy. 4 players living for TL into this round, so Ares, Marshall, and it's going to be full rifles for the side of RRQ, but Angus is the first one to take contact and takes damage. Oh, Molly at the feet of 20.
No.
He goes down. Well done by Slow, and Ender is just running in there. Angus so low, able to get one, but quickly traded out. 4v2. And they are playing so well together, Team Dyslexia. Despite the better weaponry,
Oh my gosh.
RRQ are struggling. H, so patient.
One enemy remaining.
And it's gonna
It's
pay off.
cleared. Platty's gonna save.
Wow.
Does not favor the odds in the 1v3. I mean, this is really where it gets interesting as far as breach. Defense breach can be so pivotal, especially on a map like Split. at just wrecking execs. But the calling has to be good. The info has to be good. You have to have your breach in the right spot to really get the most. And that's where a lot of this game comes down to. Caleb versus Tuan, two of the biggest IGLs known in Alpha.
And we're going to see a timeout here. This is going to be the second timeout called by Derpina to try and get RQ on the same page here, stop some of these execs. Honestly, what it came down to that last round, I think, was the mid control. It was very light here, and it was very light. And I think it was just really unfortunate also that Tuan gets just, mullied off there. And also the spam through the smoke did not help with that low of HP. And it was just really unfortunate. And then they were just able to kind of 5-man all the way up into B heaven and overpower the person there. They might have a better gun, but if you just throw 5 people at someone, they're going down.
Yeah. Yeah, and double digits in that previous round for TL. Half, or double, sorry, the amount of rounds that RRQ has. So a comfortable spot to be in. And like you were saying previously, I mean, this game, very important for both teams. Both teams trying their hardest. A little ahead of the util there, Tenyaku. He's going to get away scot-free, and the trade's mid. Leaves both teams in a 4v4.
Be right back.
Also a default here, and Ender's just going to go for time, and he's good for it. I mean, the individuals on TL are just good today. Oh, dude. I mean, that's the most you can hope for in that situation. You would like to get out with your life, but he'll go for one. And Ender will get a second.
Spike
Now
planted.
Tuan. Yet another save.
I think he's going to go for
Perhaps,
this.
perhaps a reposition. It's not bad, but Caleb is ready for this. Yeah.
Well fought.
That's rough.
Well aware of the timings.
Use your weapon.
The IGL for
Or
Team
use a gun.
Dyslexia.
Whichever.
And that's round
Putting
11.
up some numbers. Putting up some numbers, too. 22 and 10. Absolutely just dominating here. One off that Nightfall, too, I should say. And now we're looking at some pretty good ults here on the side of TL on the attacking side. Got that run it back to kind of just get some space and run in there. And then the base quake, potentially just to, F in your opponents as well. And really, if you're looking at the side of RQ, it's a couple rounds away, but it's a couple rounds, I think, a little bit too late.
This time,
Fast A push.
they will have rifles to work with. And a late smoke heaven is going to get punished. Caleb will go down. And RQ is here
Spike
early.
planted.
Plenty of util from the breach. Good for the retake. And even numbers. Slow is just going to take his time into heaven. Oh, tagged by the wall, but able to get 2 regardless. And Tuan with 3 kills. Keeps the game competitive. Keeps TL off match point. 4 players surviving as well, so good for the econ.
Yeah, huge for the econ. TL don't have to worry about that quite yet. Their econ's looking pretty healthy here. But, I mean, run it back going to be used. So, Nightfall now. Oh, and the base quake, too, was used as well. So, but I just want to talk about this retake potential on the side of RRQ is immense. If they just, are able to keep that breach alive and able to play for it, it's going to be looking really good. And looks like we're going to be going for an early pit here. Tuan going to be playing that early mid. And it's going to be a 5-mana A again. They're just going to try and pressure this again.
Spike down A.
Oh. I hit something on my computer. And I look-y missed what just happened.
That is unfortunate.
But it's a heal up. Maybe the first one that I've at least noticed so far this game. So Caleb is close to full HP as he can be.
Oh. Yeah, I thought they were gonna call on that fake.
Yeah, but it's enough to keep Twan interested.
fear.
So it's enough to keep the numbers low,
No.
and it's so awkward for Snowfall. Not even able to get one. Just shut down through the box.
30 seconds left.
Terry and Twan
Spike planted.
have to retake here.
Last
They're not
player
opting to
standing.
save, they're opting to go for it, but Ender on a awful angle. 3 in the round. Match point found.
Match point.
This is absolutely crazy. I should remind you, this is RRQ's map pick, and they are now down 6-12 here. They would have to win 7 rounds in a row, or 6 rounds in a row, I should say, to bring this to overtime, and then 2 more rounds to just secure it. And I mean, I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, TL might have had something cooking with this. They banned it pretty much this entire season. They have 4 bans on this map. This is basically their perma ban, and they're looking pretty good on it. I don't know.
Yeah. The vibes must be high.
Oh my gosh.
Something that they need as a team. It's a good way to start this BO3. It's aggressive play from RRQ that finds no value.
Careful now.
And H collects the first kill. Oh, and Angus just a little slow on the angle and doesn't know where to look as Caleb collects the kill. A little overheat from Slow, but a convergent pass pretty much nullifies it. Crazy pre-fire there, all for all. And then
Last player standing.
they just can't play around this util. They're just getting util dumped.
Oh my gosh.
And H is just gonna go for it to collect the 3rd kill. It might be their perma ban, but damn, do they look good on this map of Split.
What a first map here. That is absolutely insane here. Caleb going 26-11 to close out the map, and H right behind, 17-13. Really, really well played. I mean, they just had such good synergy between, you know, the Fade, you know, Phoenix combos, and even the Waylay. The Waylay getting info and then just popping Nightfalls off of it. It just really, really good team coordination there.
Sure. Love to see it. Meanwhile, RQ struggling a little bit on their own map pick. They had a few preset plays that looked pretty nice, but found it hard to react to what TL was putting down. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's PCMT. You have to be ready for the craziest plays. So hopefully with a warm-up, they'll look better in map 2, and we'll throw it to a break. Until then, don't go anywhere.
My mind is full of songs that'll never write. My heart is in the places I'll never find. And I've been searching to find someone to believe in me.
We are back here. Map 1 went in the favor of Team Dyslexia, so they're going to be up the series 1-0 as they go into their map pick, Sunset here. And this is their pick too, so I mean, you're expecting some pretty good things out of here. They only do have a 50% win rate, so, but it's RRQ's permaban. That's where things get scary.
Yeah, definitely. And I think if you are RRQ, you do want to have some Dyslexia. Put the last game out of your mind.
Yeah,
Well, so I'm,
0-0.
I'm confusing Dyslexia and what is it? Dementia. Because I'm dyslexic. See, it's a deep joke. You wouldn't get it. But anyways, they want to have dementia and put the last map out of their mind. And they had some theory. They went for an interesting comp. It didn't pay off. So hoping to see something a little more standard on this map, especially being the fact that it is their permanent ban.
Which, to be fair though, I mean, we saw TL just absolutely dominate on a map that they haven't played either. They've permabanned it pretty much every single match that they've had. You know, four bans is quite a bit. So maybe RQ got something cooking. Maybe they got something up their sleeve.
Yep. And TL started out on the right foot. I think it's very important for them to get that first map under their belt. They're not struggling on the vibes side of things. Vibes have to be good now with taking that map, especially with the fact that it is split. So all the buffs for TL going into map 2, their own map pick. And so it's going to be on RRQ now to really lock in. Once again, they need this game for playoffs, I believe. So it's now or never.
Yeah, TL really desperate for this win to keep them in that top 4 for the playoffs. And on the other side, RQ, they're down 2-3 right now. But if this win would get them up into the top 4, and then their next game against SSG would secure their spot in the playoffs. So if they lose this one, I think they're just completely out of contention. So huge takes on both sides. And I mean, both teams are going to be fighting for that playoff spot.
Yeah, and map 2 is what's map 2?
Sunset.
TL's map pick. They have struggled on this map previously. But it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustment they make now that they have Tenyaku subbing Angus previously on that set or duelist. Might be a bit of an adjustment now with a very good entry duelist in the fold. Saves are just getting swapped around in the lobby, so we'll be going in shortly.
I'm curious how RRQ are going to respond to this double Senti that we've seen every single Sunset match that TL have played. They have played double Senti every single time we've seen them here on PCMT. So are they going to bring in, again, the double Senti? Or are they going to switch it up like we saw the last round, with the mix on the split? Really curious though, and I think it just comes down to something we talked about earlier as well, the adjustment. Can they adjust to this different play style? Can they adapt mid-game off these timeouts, just mid-round even? How's the calling looking really is what it's going to boil down to in the second match.
Yeah, I think and this is what I was saying about playing a more traditional comp. I think RQ, they just need to loosen up. They just need to get some vibes in there, some good vibes, some good juju, and just play to have a little bit of fun, Stay locked in, but don't put the extra pressure on yourselves by trying to play something complicated that requires so much forethought. It's extra pressure on Tuan to call, and it's extra pressure on the rest of the team to, you know, be that extra amount of locked in. So looks like what I'm looking at right now, I'm liking from the side of RQ. It looks a little more towards the comfort picks. It's double Senti, but the double Senti is Sage Cypher, which I think is one of the best double Sentis, in my opinion, on Sunset specifically. Meanwhile,
Okay.
single Senti, so not what we were expecting on the side of TL.
Yeah, they're switching it up. ISO Waylay. Whoa. They gotta have some trap setup plays with this. This is gonna be interesting. I mean, the kill contract convergent pass combo, like, or not even combo, but like those two on some of the chokes on this map, devastating. You cannot escape it whatsoever. Really curious to see how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, especially given the fact that Tanyaku's such a late pickup for TL. Less than a day of prep to get him situated into the system. So, I mean, any coordinated play that you see is pretty much done up on the fly. But chemistry is good. I have full faith that they can look good.
We really haven't talked about it, but I think Caleb's calling has been phenomenal this series. I mean, some of these late round, rotates going into their favor, where they're just going into basically an empty bomb site, or just someone trying to just play for info and even getting the pick sometimes. It's really just been great. On top of him fragging out as well, so his calling is not having any detriment to his gameplay.
Yeah, and I think part of that is having H on the Senti role or the Viper role, having one of the smartest players in the tournament on that lurk role. The comms are going to be good. The mid-rounding is going to be good from H to relay all the important information to his teammates. And that's going to make Caleb's life a lot easier, make the calling flow that much better. Getting buttoned up here on the side of Prod. We'll be heading into the second map shortly.
It's almost like RQ looked back on the VODs of Team Dyslexia here and we're like, double Senti comp? Okay, let's rock that. So kind of taking a leaf out of their book and trying to maybe use it against them.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of Sunset is just slamming sites, just fast hits. There's a little bit less defaulting we oftentimes see from teams, and so double Senti on defense is so strong, especially an agent like Sage who can just slow down the opposition. I mean, there's nothing you can do against a Sage slow except just walk through it at half the pace as you normally would. It makes it so annoying to try to hit things quickly.
And we are going to be getting into this. Looks like it's going to be a heavy mid presence on the side of TL, trying to get that map control very early on. That's really the key of this map as well, and especially against double Senti. Not going to be trying to play for more of that mid. They're going to be trying to anchor those sites. And really, really beautiful calling here on this boost round.
That's a good nade from Angus, but it doesn't actually find any immediate value. Maybe some chip damage, but he will go down.
Cage triggered.
Util in hand.
One dead.
Vladdy with a good timing to collect one. But the kills are going the way. TL numbers even though Vladdy
Player standing.
almost gets it done there. Caleb making the steps. Snowfall's going to be ready for this, but Caleb is ready as well, but the shots are better.
Oh, no.
Only 10 HP, but the round for RRQ.
Didn't have the ghost reloaded, and that's what cost them in the end. It's just really brutal. I think Caleb had a good play. I think it was just one step extra cost him the round there. I mean, Snowfall was able to hear that, but huge on Flatty though. Yep, we're gonna get a 10K fine there on the side there for Snowfall. Sorry, buddy, you can't be doing that in PCMT. It's fine worthy, but I mean,
Are there no
buddy.
caveats? You lose first
No
map and
caveats.
you're not allowed to spam on pistol after you win?
Nope.
Oh, damn. No fun.
Unless you're
It's
lined
not
up,
a
unless you're on the prod team. If you're on the prod team
Well,
or
yeah.
caster team.
I mean, I can do whatever I want.
Hey!
A little bit of a warning aid there from Angus. Still has that trip to playoff as well. This is good setup from the side of RRQ. It's once again the Grim Wall being utilized in A.
Smoke's though on the side of RRQ.
Not really any space being gathered. More holding for a push out. And Platty's going to go for it. But this is the one gap. Slow's just backing onto the angle. Turns around just in time. But Platty with the better weaponry collects the kill. And now this is awkward for RRQ. Push back into a Marshall. No. They pull away. They look to re-aggress. Splatty, but he has his gun out. And he's good
30
for
seconds
3
left.
in the end. Oh, what a shot from H.
Player standing.
What a
Oh
really
my
off
gosh.
angle, and he just domes. Swan. Something we're seeing a lot of these days, an aggressive outlaw buy despite the pistol loss. And it pays off with 4 kills from the side of H. Back on his comfort roll.
I love the outlaw second buy when you lose. I think it's one of the, even after the nerfs, it's so crazy because a lot of going into that second round, you're buying sometimes light shield, regen shield, because you're one buy some of those bigger weapons like the Bulldog, even Guardians. And so just being able to one-shot someone from the body is insane. And it pays off here in the anti-eco, and now they're going to be on only pistols here on the side of RRQ.
Yeah. Once again.
Oh.
There.
Mid. Have to collect my thoughts. H. Is he going to be ready for that close angle? A full-on mini-series going on between H and Snowfall. Had me distracted by the rest of the map, but a heal up for the defense onto Angus. So similar HPs. 4v4, but the weaponry is better. Oh, a timing from Terry.
Spike down A.
Does Caleb in. And solo onto the site is Ender. And a nade. That's going to make the positioning awkward.
Wow,
committed.
interesting.
In the 2v3. Full value obtained. Now what can you do with it? As it's only a classic and a Bulldog. Oh, just
Oh
goes
my
for
gosh.
timing. It doesn't get traded. Terry is getting away with everything in this round.
Last player standing.
Slow
Okay.
with 4 kills.
Looking dicey there. Heish was very low on HP, so basically one classic I think would have just done him in. But they are able to close that round out, so they are going to go up to 2 and crazy stuff happening. So, we're not going to talk about that.
Is that plus 10,000 or like?
Bro, what the fuck is happening in my fucking Valorant game? What the hell?
Oh, looks like we're.
What
into
is this?
a-
Fucking gold games?
a tech pause.
A little bit of attack here.
Observer
and
doing things that they're not allowed to do. Naughty, naughty.
That's crazy round. The neural theft, I didn't hate the neural theft investment there in that previous round either.
Oh, and I think, honestly, I mean, Slow gets that, or sorry, Terry gets that early pick. I think if he just coordinates the swing with Platty from elbow, then they kill. at least get the
Guaranteed
trade.
at least, yeah.
And then H is low. Surely that was calmed. I mean, he would go down to any weapon. So sounds like something of a medical tech pause, but it sounds like we're already looking good. To restart, 6 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, going into this round.
Oh my gosh.
Just dry swinging that Tuan slowly as well, and H will take that. Herb collected. Not quite enough for the ult though, so no res. Well,
Face your fear!
full mid control. Ultimate to hit as well. And Angus just in the most awkward of spots. Snows just doesn't care about this one way. Platty though does as much as he can.
Spike planted.
Puts Terry in a 1v3. But 1 kill is all Terry is willing to take. 11 HP. Doesn't want to risk it. This will be the 3rd round for TL.
Just H getting these opening picks has been the name of the game. And then there's just the beautiful calling from Caleb. Mixing my words around. I'm getting dyslexia just looking at their name here. And just the mid-round pause, freeze in mid, and then just that pinch onto the B players, onto Dumpster. Really, really nice.
Yeah, I mean, currently, like you said, calling good, aware of what RRQ is doing. And what RQ is doing is just playing bad Valorant. They're just dry swinging and putting themselves at a man disadvantage and holding such awkward angles too. I mean, they're just not setting themselves up for success. This is something that they're going to have to adjust if they want to be winning these rounds. I mean, they're just losing to themselves at a certain point.
You want to play? Let's.
So the adjustment is made. Something of a forward push in B main, but even that is unconvincing. Orb collected for Angus, at least.
Oh
Get up
my
into mid
gosh.
into Yaku. It's just nasty with it. Once again, I mean, this is a good read towards the weak site. Platty gonna have to win out the 1v1, and the timing is perfect. They just can't do anything wrong. Team Dyslexia. Now they're trying to get ahead of it. And H is good for it. Spamming through the smoke. Terry once again, the sole player left alive. Spotted out. And they're running him down. They want to add insult to injury. They want to let RRQ know that they are the better team.
Oh no. I don't think Terry's getting alive. Yeah, H just coming from the back here and taking down Terry. And they're up 4-1 now. And yeah, we're going to be getting a timeout called on the side of RRQ. Stop some momentum that TL have been building up. And just, I mean, H and Yaku getting these opening picks. Huge. And I mean, they're able to do kind of that with their agents, right? Chamber having the rendezvous set up, able to just take a really weird angle and then just teleport out. And then same thing with Relay, you know, the refract, just being able to pop that and then potentially, you know, kind of get a jail out of free card. Having that is just incredible.
Yeah, and I think side of RQ, as I mentioned, they're not giving themselves much room to play with. They're not setting themselves up to win these fights that they're taking. I just want to see a little more team synergy, perhaps. Some more util. It's very hard when you're playing double senti to actually find that aggressive util, that forward util. I mean, you're really just relying on the fade and maybe an aggressive cam, perhaps.
A gift.
I mean, they did something in B a couple rounds ago, an aggressive play. They just didn't continue moving off of it. Platty has taken timings into mid and has gotten picks off of it, so realizing their win conditions. And once again, that same B play that I was talking about. Opening pick with the stinger, traded back, but not really sure what's going on there. And not clearing the corner, but he's only able to get one Angus. If he had any other gun. Terry cleared. The util dump. 3 for Ender. Ultimates coming online now for TL as they collect a 6th, or a 5th, sorry.
That's all good. It was a little bit of a half buy there on the side of RQ. They got some ults coming into this round here, mainly those big ones, the Showstopper Nightfall. That's going to be some huge to stop these pushes that are potentially coming out from the side of T1 or TL. Oh my gosh, I cannot think today and speak. TL. And yeah, this is going to be what their timeout was about. Rifle round now. Going to be doing some aggressive thing here. Just playing for that info and does get the info that 3 players in there, at least.
I liked it for a second until I realized that it's just another dry swing. Lacking that team synergy.
Oh my gosh.
Chinyaku, though, flips through all his weapons and then refracts. Doesn't know what to make of that fight. Oh, but a beautiful slow onto Snowfall.
Spike planted.
And this is going to force RQ into another save. And that's after they've committed the Nightfall. These rounds just aren't going their way. Yo,
You hate to see it.
it's just so dominant on this attack half. Just being able to play the game that they want to play. I mean, this is what you expect out of a team on their own map pick. Caleb's just doing fuck all. Didn't want that gun for next round.
I mean, they
to
really
rebuy
need
it.
the money, though. Do they really need the
GGs.
money?
Don't let this man on your finances. Angus just consolation kills. Already to that ult. Just good for the stats here. But 6 rounds found. DL.
Again, H just getting that opening pick. I mean, they had 4 players in B main, and H just solo on A gets the opening pick. It's just really, really brutal. But we are going to be buying into this here. RQ need to stop this momentum here. They have to get this round. This is a must-win round, I would say. And we're going to be going for a little bit of a fast aggression here. Showstopper's pop. Paranoia is also popped. Early Showstopper is going to be burnt. No cigar there. And 4 players going to be fast rotating into A. Or B now. Oh my gosh.
Yaku just gets in, gets one, and gets out. And the backfill onto the site is good. Platty in this aggressive angle. Oh! Whiffs all of his bullets. And Caleb capitalizes on this, but it's 2 from Twan.
Face your fear.
Trying to right the wrongs yet again. And he gets a 3rd as well as his left out to Caleb, and 4K for Twan. Better late
That's the
than
hero
never.
round they need.
Thank you.
Just
I want it to be known that I just choked on my French fry watching that shit. I'm like still coughing.
Oh my gosh. Hero round from Twan to get 2 for RQ. What a round that was. I mean, definitely what they need, maybe for, if it's not for the vibes, definitely just, you know, for their economy. But, I mean, you got to be feeling good about that. And, you know, they burned a couple ults on the side of TL as well. So I'm going to be looking very up into this 9th round coming up.
Yeah, and the Towels crunch to open that round as well was so good. It just didn't find any value. The gamble didn't pay off, but like I said, I like what RRQ are up to, but they just seem to be punished at every turn. They can't do anything right, it seems. Juan picking up where he left off. Ender back in. Now the res coming to fruition.
I know exactly where he
Keeps the numbers even. And Tanyaku's just taking the timing. That's nice info. And fortunate whiff from Snowfall. Down to Terry for the 100th time. And Tanyaku with 3 on the round. Just as we thought the momentum might have shifted.
Gotta look at H's first blood after this. This is just incredible. I think it's been like, it's just insane so far. It's just I'm left speechless. Don't even know what to talk about here. We are going to be getting another bye though, so that one round in the middle was able to kind of get their econ a little bit here, and a couple more rounds to go here, and gotta be looking at a couple more on this half, especially with a double senti comp. I mean, you have 2 sentis and you're getting 2 on defense. It's rough. It doesn't look good.
Yeah. Things are getting interesting here. A backfill into mid, really hoping Tanyaku's going to take that refract, but he is smarter. Now prepped to fight into Boba. Oh, once again, so preemptive with the ults, but the C's hits all. And Snowfall, though, just isn't going to be there fast enough to capitalize off of it. Ender's watching the angle, but Snowfall's good for 2.
Oh my gosh.
Flows from Tanyaku just keep finding value.
Their util is near perfect on the side of TL. Their util is so good. Whether it be, you know, like counter util that they're using, like the convergent pass there on the Nightfall, just instant. Whether that was already pre-planned in their head or just like pure reaction, but also just some of these saturates that we've been seeing from Tanyaku, just so much value and just rough.
That's a play into mid on the eco round. The Paranoia connects. The swing is made, able to get too slow ready before he is shut down. Caleb quick onto the scene. 4v2 now. Tanyaku very much aware of that positioning, but Ender only half clears it. They will still get the round. 9-2.
Last round before the switch.
Last round here to try and secure at least one more round before you go into the attacking side. There is going to be rifles though for the side of RQ. I don't hate some of these aggression fights that they're doing. It's just not working in the favor of them right now. And it's just you hate to see it here. And what is this?
I agree with you.
Oh my gosh.
I think RQ has really good ideas. I like their preset plays. I think they're just getting so unlucky with some of these reads.
Quad op, by the way, on the side of TL.
This wall might be more of a hindrance than anything else, as breaking it for the side of TL is gonna keep players towards that, but Angus holding down B alone. Gets traded out though. Or V3. Still with the best, the most impactful ult in the game from the shadows, still in play for Team Dyslexia. Meanwhile,
you have to stay alive.
H doing well to keep his eyes on the body, but Platty is gonna punish the use of that scoped weapon.
planted.
It will go down relatively easily, but it is a 4v3 numbers advantage for the attacker. What the fuck are we doing, Platty? Wanting to even out the numbers, having some sympathy for the team that's already winning. And Caleb is just doing his best with a 4K. Double digits found in the first half. Just when they're in an advantage, it just all falls apart.
Yeah, man, I was really hopeful for that round. Oh, Angus getting the first blood there, and having a man advantage there with the double senti, really good. And then the mid rounding that they were able to get that resurrection off on to Tuan there in the top mid position, super good. They triple fought it, they triple peeked and got Heish off the angle and actually got the pick there. And then it just all fell apart. And just Caleb having an insane round, and now you're going to attack side Senti, 2 Sentis. This is looking a little bit brutal, but I hope on side. And wow, just H back at it again with these aggressive angles with the rendezvous.
Such valuable info from Ender. And H shut down Platty in B main. Oh, that is a nice paranoia. So it's left all down to Snowfall, and he unfortunately loses the slow ready.
One enemy remaining.
Nice,
Nice. 2-piece. Now, H 17-4. Can he get that kill number up to 20 in this round?
Spike
good.
planted.
The read is incorrect, so he will have to rotate. And Angus will hear this. So doing his due diligence, able to collect one.
Wow.
Well played. Oh, he is feeling it. Time though. Starting to get low now. Still 2 players to deal with. Really clear back sight, so there he is better. Pistol round collected for RRQ, just what they need.
A little bit of a hope in their eyes here as they secure the pistol round. I really liked what they were doing there. They were fighting as a team. They were just deathballing it up mid, and were able to get 2, and then the paranoia coming out from Slow was immense, but they just backed off, and then Angus with that 2K really was what sealed the deal here. And now for going towards the side of B here, they're going to be on the anti-eco, so all they got to do is just convert this and then convert the bonus, and we're having a game.
Yeah, and that's the hope for RRQ. I really like their ideas. I think they were suffering on the first half in the micro. So playing on attack now, they'll get to determine the pace of the game a little better.
Oh my god.
But they're currently struggling, even with the better weapons.
Going into the stack.
Last
Go.
player standing.
And he's able to collect 2, but
Spike down B.
he's gonna have to get a 4K here. Aware of the possibility of a wrap, and he's good for it. It's left down to Slow. Spotted out.
I have the spike.
Oh, has to go for the reload and gets it! A 4K
Let's give
and an ultimate online as well. Angus. A hero round from RRQ yet again.
They needed that. I mean, we saw them win the pistol round in the first half and then immediately lose that anti-eco, and then TL just went on a tear, getting 6 rounds in a row. This time, Angus shuts them down and says, no, no, no. This time it's our time to go for a streak here. That showstopper going to be online is going to be huge here. He can find his target.
bring them down.
Both teams All running rifles. Round 3.
Oh,
That
no,
is
the
just
Odin.
cheating. It's shameless.
Over there.
Good damage, but wanting too
Ooh.
much. Kind of overplaying the hand here. And the ultimate now committed into the corner. 2 for Angus.
One enemy remaining.
And Platty finally winning
Spike planted.
on the flank. Again, down to H. Platty's in such a good position here. Even if he loses the fight, he'll have the info, but unfortunately, just isn't holding it for long enough, but the time is so low. I mean, H is going to get a kill, but he's just not going to be ready for Platty, who gets a second.
Huge bonus conversion for RRQ. There's life. There is life for them here on this attack side on Sunset here, and pushing TL to a bit of an eco. Although sometimes that's where they shine the brightest. But a couple big ults coming up. That neural theft and resurrection on the side of RRQ. You know, having an extra life is always very helpful, especially if you can, you know, if Angus takes an early aggressive fight and dies, just get him back into the fight because he's been absolutely dominating these last 2 rounds.
Shots go wide, but able to reposition. Will not cost him his life. H, however, has to do the most here. He has one of the more damage-inducing guns, the Headhunter.
Rest. My ultimate is ready. Barrier created.
Snowfall with that opening pick.
Satchel out.
Onto the A site. They'll be able to set up a post plant the way that they want. Once again, I mean, it's just against pistols, and they're walled off.
Might just be a sided spike angle. They're actually going to go for it. They're going to try and do some damage here.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Angus breaks down the door. 6 rounds found, and I mean, when do you start to get a little concerned maybe if you're a TL fan? Yeah, and there you go.
Well, yeah, I was
Plat's
going to say
getting
the coach. The coach is certainly getting concerned here a little bit. Just trying to stop some of the momentum that this RRQ has been building. And Angus just been on a tear the past 3 rounds, getting a 4K. It was against lighter weapons, but still, I mean, just being able to shoot and get some confidence on the side of RRQ. That first half, it's hard to be confident when you're down 2-10. But with these rounds under their belt, they got to be feeling a little bit better here. Angus already halfway back to a showstopper, and some pretty decent ults as well coming up for them.
Yeah, and I think on the flip side, TL, they've been here before. They've been up significant advantage, and they've lost to the comeback. And that's got to be playing in the back of the minds of these players as they remember previous games. You know, that's just that much pressure on them. And RRQ, they're going to take advantage of that. They're going to keep the pressure up. Like I said, on the attack now, they're able to play more their game, their pace. So now the calling becomes very important for Team Dyslexia as Caleb tries to figure out what Tuan is up to. Tries to call around him.
Operator in H, his hands is always deadly, especially with that chamber.
Well, that paranoia blinds the Angels, but Snowfall's able to collect the kill into Boba. 4v4 still.
Spike planted.
aggression into Boba or Market. They're just relying on some crossfires on site. Angus does well with the opening pick in the post plant. Deep Paranoia, if I'm not mistaken, and Snowfall is good for 2 there. 2v2 though. Plant not in an optimal spot, as H is just gonna stick this. And the satchel doesn't shut him off. He's gonna get it.
No.
Oh, that is not the kind of round that you want to be losing if you are RRQ.
That is brutal. Angus thinking the satchel was going to get H off of it, and just unfortunately, I think just pushed him more into the wall and just didn't get him enough out of that circle to stop it. I thought he was going to walk in, and I thought it was going to be a really good play, and he was just going to get that backstab on 2 of them, and it was going to be the round win. But, you know, off the timeout, TL gets that round win, and it's up to RRQ now to stop them from getting to match point.
I mean, the adjustment made on the side of TL was just to win the gunfights. Oh, that's what they did. And H with so much info in A main is able to keep the stack towards B. Snowfall. He's consistently been the opener in these rounds for RRQ. But Slow Ready's going to answer back and get a couple.
Last player standing.
It's scrappy, and it leaves H in a 1v2.
Spike planted.
This is pretty much impossible, and yeah, H realizes it as well, so he's just going to be going for that save.
Yeah. I mean, still rounds to work with here. You got 11. But I mean, in the fashion that you got round 11, if you're TL, I still want to see a little bit of an adjustment. Like, H is getting so much info A main. I think maybe a little more aggression B main or mid perhaps from the side of TL might serve them well, as RRQ is just winning out their gunfights in the execute. I think TL just need to work to get ahead of it a little bit.
Especially with these ults they have. They have 5 ults. They got that convergent paths. They got the kill contract. If they do an aggressive play here, maybe catching off one person or 2, or just even the entire team if they read it correctly. And it looks like they might be not. Unfortunate.
I mean, 3 classics.
Yeah.
A hero rifle in the hands of Slow. And the op carried over from the last round. Gamble stack towards B.
Face your fear!
Oh,
What a timing taken. I mean, that's just unfortunate. And that's Snowfall. He's been getting the opening pick for RRQ in these last few rounds.
Spike planted.
Such nice util there from Angus. A perfect time to commit that ultimate. Just nullify the operator. More ults in the hands of DL, but I think they might want to save these for a round when they have better weapons. Just looking to do a little bit of damage here, and damage they are doing. 3v3, but time is low.
Enemy remaining.
And they got it down. Almost 8-11. I mean, not really doing too much to the economy of RRQ as they sit in a nice spot where the funds are concerned.
They didn't invest too much here. H is going to be investing that operator into the next round, even though Tour de Force is active. So, going to be on a half shield, though. So, maybe, you know, might be falling at the hands of some utility. But, again, they're spread out. They're not really going for any of these trap plays, even with full ultimates, basically.
Face your fear!
Spike down.
Angus
A.
does well. Ahead of that ultimate. He's not punished by the deafening.
Oh!
But Caleb is able to get 3, able to get 4 with the res. And now Angus, a little bit of a thorn. Satchel's out and util in hand. Caleb will get punished.
It's you and me.
Now Platty is here.
Hostile removed.
Yaku's just running out, not aware that both players were synced up, but Angus loses in isolation. And now an op on the line will collect the kill on the Platty. Match point found by Team Dyslexia.
Match point.
One more.
Caleb having an absolute hero round there, which it's really, really unfortunate if you're an RRQ fan there. That was looking so good. The trades going in the favor, and then Caleb tucking behind that box and just able to peek out as the resurrection was happening. So, invested a lot of ults into that, and it's just tragic. It is so tragic here, but it is not over yet here. RRQ still have a little bit of a confidence here as they're going to be looking to be a bit more aggressive in the mid, and they're actually going to get picked. Let's go! Ace is down.
Snowfall. Good for the first bloods in this attacking side. Bo's gonna get the heck out of there. Regroup with the team. Play for the retake. Oh, Angus. Forgot the wall was there. But that's a lot of info. It's Angus able to get 1 before he's traded out.
Enemy remaining.
But it's 3 from Terry. Good backfill, good paranoia. Well played.
And it pushes them to another eco. Might be doing a little bit of a half buy. They have the Tour de Force on deck for H, which the operator has been deadly in the hands of H. So if this gets a lot of value, looks like they're going to be trying to avoid this as best as possible and potentially playing for a little bit of a mid trap. Does have the conversion pass in line if they want to commit
You
this
want
in
to
this
play?
round.
Let's play.
Might be happening here. A lot of info being given to both sides.
Oh, a play, but the shots are going wide. 2 kills for Angus. H with one of his own. But it's a 3v3. Favor RRQ.
This info from Tuan is huge. Heard both players going into towards that boba area. Nice reclear.
Paused.
No charges.
Passes. Good positioning. The paranoia does
One
not
enemy
connect, but the
remaining.
swing is good as Snow
Do not fight.
gets to 10 to 12. Down but never out.
For you. Let
And
them
ever
try
closer to
get
bringing
you.
this to an OT.
2 more rounds will do it. And I almost say this round specifically will get them over the line. The economy is looking brutal on the side of TL. So dare I say they secure this round, they guarantee OT. But I mean, we got the showstopper back on for Angus here. So looking to maybe cause some chaos here. And one person on the site, it's only going to be Caleb, but Caleb has done miraculous things. So definitely not the player you want to go into. And H, oh my God.
That is a nice aggressive play, and then reposition onto the box. It's going to have to be accounted for. This is unfortunately a tricky read from the side of RRQ as they are pushing into the site with an Odin and an operator. Oh, and the ultimate goes wide from Angus. Caleb is tagged down low, and the convergent pass are good, but Swan is them. Just domes Caleb. H, however, still on the line. An off angle even.
Last player standing.
And it's left all down onto Twan. RRQ's hopes and dreams of continuing to play
Still
to make
waiting.
playoffs
Mark one.
left down to the IGL.
30 seconds left.
Full HP. Still a bit of the shield to work with. Tenyaku first on the line. Shoulder spotted. The shot is taken. H whiffs.
Oh!
And Tenyaku
Defenders
trades the kill.
Damn.
It's Team Liquid in 2-0 fashion. Take down RRQ.
What
Almost had the
a
comeback,
game.
but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's night.
Very, very close match there. RRQ, unfortunately, will be losing, and that is good news if you're a TL fan, though. That means they will continue to stay in that 4th place for that playoff spot. RRQ not able to take them down today, and I mean, they looked good, though. I really don't think you're going to be looking down on this. Maybe just that first defense side was a little bit shaky, but I mean, that attack side was looking very phenomenal. Just running into the op was unfortunate. H just stopping them everywhere they went.
Yeah, and should be getting a couple players from Team Dyslexia in here shortly for an interview. But yeah, this is what you want to see if you're a fan of dyslexic people.
7 first bloods, by the way, on the side of H. I mean, I thought it was looking like it was going to be more. I think in the beginning, H was just getting first blood after first blood. It was looking very, very dominant there on the defense side. Slowed down a little bit on the attack side, but I reversed that. But
Yeah, that's
I mean, still dominant performance from H there.
that's the last game that TL have to play in the group stage.
I get to chill for a little bit.
They get to take a break and await their long lost player, Tan's skill. Who shall return one day after being deported.
One day we will see.
One day we will see the return. I mean, we're just waiting an awful long time for some reason. These Team Dyslexic players just don't respect our schedule.
Maybe they got the times mixed up. You know, they're dyslexic. Give them a little bit of leeway. Maybe they saw we need 10 minutes. They were like, oh, okay. That's like 30 minutes out of it. They can't read credit. Give them a little bit of leeway here.
Slow is not here, and I think being beat by his parents, so it's just me.
Okay.
Damn. I mean, hey, at least you win the game. Even if IRL life is hard.
Life is hard, but we get harder.
True.
Ooh.
How's it feel to win?
I don't know. I mean, like, dude, winning on Split was cool because Split, like, we fucking never played Split before, and we were always just like, bro, we suck at Split. Like, that's just what we thought. We played Split today, and Caleb dropped 30, and we were like, maybe we're not so bad. At the same time, we did play RRQ, so I mean, there's a little bit of. But, Sunset's scary, man. I don't know what the hell's wrong with us. Like, we almost choked the 210 again. Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck is that possible, man? How the hell do we change our comp up entirely, get a different sub, and we still almost lose another 210 lead? Like, fuck, man, we suck. But, like, I don't know. I'm just happy. Like, I get to play my comfort role, and everyone actually supports me on my comfort role, and now I'm back to dropping nukes. So, thank God.
Yeah, just brings what you want to see just in time for playoffs. And Caleb doing a lot.
Fucking shit. pardon my French, but god damn, dude. It was the fucking monitor. I told you. He gets a monitor, and now he's like, Jesus Christ. Like he's actually so good. Like I'm tech, dude. Slow was also playing Omen, and he was kicking things, so that's cool.
Yeah, everything coming together, and that was your guys' last game for the group stage. So
Yeah.
now looking ahead to playoffs.
Yeah, looking at Tans.
Yeah, back
Tans
with
is
you.
coming
just
back.
talked
We have an
about it.
official date. He's coming back the 24th.
Ooh.
Stay tuned. The 24th,
The
our
24th
comps get
last
fucked
month?
up again. The 20. Oh yeah, true. He's back. No, the 24th of last month or of this month, Tans comes back. But also on that same exact day, me and Slow go on vacation. So it's a never-ending loop. Team
Can't have
Dyslexia is
anything.
fucked. Yo, should I stir up drama right now?
Yep. This is the time.
Those guys fucking sucked. How the hell are you picking our permaban against us and losing? You guys are ass. Anyways,
Wow.
no, they were very fun to play against. That was
Yeah. Almost had you guys with the comeback on Sunset. What?
dude, I was shitting bricks.
I thought you guys
I
might
was like, oh my god, they fucking went B and they won like 5 times in a row. And at that point, I was just like, please don't go B. Please don't go B. Like, we were putting 3 people there and we were still losing. I was like, please just don't go B. And then they went A and then we won. So,
They kind of stole your comp too, the double Senti setup, and it didn't go well for them on the defense side. You were just shutting them down in the chamber. I feel like every other round you had a first blood that you were just getting out of nowhere. They were just driving.
yeah,
You looked so comfortable on that.
I have to thank C9 for that one. We originally looked at the C9 comp and I thought, ooh, Sage was fun. And then I played Sage and it's the worst PCMT game I've ever played outside of like 5-18 Yoru in season 1. So I was like, damn, that sucks. And I was thinking about it and I was just like, why don't I just play the character I always play on this map? And then I played pretty good. And when we were in the loading screen, I saw Cypher Sage and I was like, remember what happened versus C9. Don't be basically don't just run into Cypher blind and let's actually like work the map. And then yeah, we went up 10-2. This is cool. We almost choked against it.
And then you almost choked it, yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
god. I gotta say, this might be a little egotistical, but I think my team is genuinely like one of the best teams in the tournament when we're going. Dude, when we're ass, we're ass. When we're ass, we're the worst team in the tournament. Like we got the ceiling of SRB with the floor of EP. You know what I mean?
EP. Well,
Yeah.
let's call it how it is.
Let's call it how it is.
FNC exists.
Oh, true.
Let's not be hating on EP for no reason.
No, FNC, true. Good comps.
Yeah, no, you guys have a very high floor, I will say, and I think you guys have yet to hit high floor, high ceiling. I think you guys have yet to hit
Low floor.
your ceiling, hit your ceiling, all 5 of you. So like you guys haven't even hit your peak yet, and you're really looking good. So that's good for playoffs. And yeah, good luck.
Thank you. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, if Caleb's gonna keep dropping 30 bombs this playoffs about to be a fucking cakewalk. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, whoa, oh my god.
This
And
guy
like,
was
guys
old
also,
like just a few
we
days ago,
also
by the way.
won. Yeah, we also won considering like we ran Ender on his actual comfort role, which is mix, and he played super well. And Ender like bottom fragged on Sunset, we still won. And normally we rely on Ender to do like a lot of fragging, and the fact that he bottom fragged and we still won is kind of like, I don't know. I'm very confident in my team's ability to play any map that isn't one specific map that we might have just played today, perchance, may so. But that's dude, I hate Split, man. I'm very open about this, so this isn't like any secret. Split fucking sucks. That map is terrible, and I hate it.
So, pick
Can't
Split
like 'em all.
against Team Dyslexia, then.
Maybe don't though.
Well, yeah,
only
maybe not.
reason-
Maybe not. Yeah,
The
Caleb.
only reason Team Dyslexia doesn't play Split is because we're discussing our map bans, and I basically just went like, guys, we're not playing Split, and then everyone was just like, okay. Everyone was just like, yeah, sure, man. Like, if
You
you
just
don't
didn't
want
say
to
that
play
this
Split,
time.
dude, no, we were supposed to ban Split. I don't know why Caleb didn't ban
Oh,
Split.
wait.
Caleb like the plan the whole time was
Drama.
to ban Split, and then we're in the map bans, and Caleb's like, yeah. Caleb's like, you want to play Sunset or Summit? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought they would like pick Lotus, and like they were like they banned Haven, and I was like, whatever. Like, we thought they were gonna ban Summit, and then they were gonna pick Lotus, and we would pick Haven. But then Caleb's like, they banned Haven, so I'm like, okay, we'll just pick Sunset. And I'm like, wait, we picked second. Like, what map did they pick? And Caleb wouldn't tell me. And then I was like, Caleb, what map did they pick? And then he goes, Split. And I'm like, I actually lost my fucking mind. I actually lost it. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, I was in disarray for about 5 minutes, and then I got it myself, and we just played the map, and they ran solo breach, and we won because they ran solo breach.
Yeah, the breach was an interesting pick, but
The breach wasn't interesting.
Yeah.
And honestly, the idea wasn't bad, but you
No,
do need
yeah.
a second initiator if you need a breach.
Yeah. Maybe one more time, but well, I think that's all we have for this interview.
Yeah.
So
Thank you guys
congratulations
for having me.
on the win.
Thank
And
you.
good luck
I
in
appreciate
playoffs.
it. Yeah, good luck. I hope to
See
see
you in
you guys in
playoffs.
playoffs. Snipes, I hope to see your team in playoffs.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go.
my team will be in playoffs for sure.
Snipes team is winning it all.
It's winning it all. Whatever
All right,
team.
cheers, guys.
All right. Yeah, well, I've said it many times. I'll say it again. Unfortunate for RRQ. They only have one more team to play, SSG. So I think they're out of contention for playoffs. I might be incorrect on that, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're out. So that is unfortunate for them, but they still have a game to play. And for them, looking forward to Season 4, I suppose. And for TL, looking forward to playoffs.
This is my first time watching them, so really good to see, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to bring to the table in playoffs. So, but thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Linus, for joining me as well. A lower,
Yes. Lower bracket for TL.
yes.
But if they are indeed what H said, the best team, then this should be
Do it.
easy for them. All right. Well, I've been your play-by-play caster. Thank you, Snipes, the color caster. Thank you, Knight, for observing, and Ian for producing. And we will catch you guys later in the week because there's a lot of games coming up. So stay tuned in the coming days.